Hey guys, CD from AK3R here to talk to you guys about Eat Your Kimchi. Now, for those of you who don't know, Eat Your Kimchi just recently announced that they are moving to Japan. For fans of Eat Your Kimchi, this isn't news. You know, we always have known that this is going to happen. we saw this coming. However, they got rooted in Korea. They started the channel and blah, 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 blah. The reason why it's happening now is because, for those of you who don't know, Martina has chronic pain and EDS. And if you don't know what that is, to put it simply, she's living in constant excruciating pain almost 24/7. And that's very hard to live with. Chronic pain and EDS is not easy. It's really, really difficult to live with. Just reading about it is painful. Like, oh my gosh. But, you know, Martina's condition specifically has gotten worse. And it's getting to a point where they don't think it'll be much longer until she can't live as independently and not be as dependent on others as she would like to. So before that happens, they would like to move to Japan and just live out their dream, because it's been their dream to live in Japan and make videos about, pretty much be the Japanese version of what their channel is now. You know, I don't know about the Music Monday part, but pretty much just live out their dream in Japan, do what they love to do, make these awesome videos, explore Japanese culture and everything and whatnot. Before Martina's condition gets worse than it is now, too worse. A good amount of fan reaction has been positive. And of course you have the haters. I didn't know that Eat Your Kimchi haters were as passionate about their hate, because then again I ignored them. But when I actually took my time to look at some of the hate comments they were receiving, it was really disappointing. It really is disappointing, because to me, it feels like a lot of the stuff that people are fussing about is just over dramatic and being blown out of proportions. And yes, I can admit Eat Your Kimchi has done some dumb stuff, but it's not worth the backlash they get is not really worth it. Some of the stuff they do, fans themselves do it. And when fans do, the stuff that we've seen fans do has been 10 times worse than anything we'll ever see Eat Your Kimchi do. Only difference is that Eat Your Kimchi does it on YouTube. They do it and they put it on YouTube. And unfortunately, when you call a fandom out in K-pop on the shit they do, most of them won't admit it. As long as they have a computer screen to hide behind, most of them won't admit it. And it's really sad though, because it's not like Eat Your Kimchi hasn't acknowledged that they've made the mistakes. As a matter of fact, they did make a blog post a while ago specifically addressing this issue. Earlier this year in 2015, it was 2015, right? Yeah. 2015, like in January, they made an appearance on After School Club, the after show. And a fan asked them any advice for an aspiring YouTuber. And here is what they said. One of the things we focus on most is how we can improve ourselves. We look back on our old videos and we're embarrassed at how bad they are. The lighting is awful, the sound is echoey, and the talking goes on for too long. We constantly look back on our old videos and try to see what we didn't like about them and do our best to make them better. So the main point we'd suggest is never stop trying to make better content. This, however, doesn't just go for the technical side of it, but also for the things you say and do in your videos as well. When you're on the internet, you can always see people's responses to your blog posts. You can read it in their comments or on Twitter or on their own blogs or whatever. And when you read them, you can see what you can change in your content on top of that. This is something we make sure we try to do. We've read about how we've said things that are offensive in the past, and we do our best not to make the same mistakes again. The way we described Tiana's dancing in 2011, we would never say now. The way in which we describe concepts in K-pop videos, we'll never use again. Some of the skits or games we've done, not our brightest moments. We look back at what we did before and we do our best to grow. We've made lots of dumb mistakes in the past, said some things, and did some videos that at the time seemed harmless enough, but now we wish we could change. It's challenging and embarrassing even to look back at some of the stuff we've done. But once we're made aware of them and we think about them deeply enough, and made aware of them, we think about them deeply, discuss them with each other, with Lee and Susie, and do our best not to repeat the same mistakes. It's challenging, though, to find points on which we can change. Some people make points that we flat out disagree with. Others take posts completely out of context or even spread lies about us. Some just have a very deep hatred of white people in general, and a specific view which death on us and even our pets. It's challenging to wade through the anger to find civil discussions on the mistakes we've done. In the end, even if it's uncomfortable to read them, it's still a challenge. It's still a challenge we take on in our hopes to grow and improve our content. It's something that we hope other bloggers can take to heart in doing themselves, and to keep revising, to keep changing themselves, and keep growing. We want to thank all those people for the past 7 years who have taken the time to send us an email or to write a blog post that criticized something we did or said in a civil and intelligent manner. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have taken the time to reflect on our mistakes. But to those of you that called us various names, threatened our lives, harassed us online, we want you to know that your ugly comments are simply blocked out and dismissed. If you truly want someone to change or see the fault in their ways, then screaming profanities at them is not the way to foster growth. If you're truly and honestly looking for change, then you need to take the time to be civil and discuss the issue with someone. Otherwise, you'll just feel like an angry, crazy person spewing hatred and perpetuating violence. This, to me, is Eat Your Kimchi at their most honest. This is like one of the most honest I've ever seen them in the years I've been watching them. And I'm going to let you guys know something. I've read some of the blog posts about why people hate Eat Your Kimchi, and I agree. Some of the stuff people criticize them for is just like, what the hell? Really? 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 Like, some suggestion was, well, you live in Korea. Why don't you have a Korean person in your videos to help make the discussion more, what's the word? Expertise, valid, I guess it'll just make, you get what I'm trying to say. You know, have a Korean person in your videos to help the discussion go further. Personally, they can do whatever they want. And you need to also take into consideration that not everyone likes having their faces on camera. Some people have jobs that don't let them, some people have jobs that don't allow them to post freely on social media. There are a lot of things that people criticize them for that they don't take into consideration. For example, you know, like I said, some people are saying, you know, they donated all that money to the studio and then they're packing up and leaving to Japan. Okay, first of all, that money was donated, okay? Donated to the studio. No one made you donate that money. That wasn't forced, because some people's like, oh, they took money from kids. No one forced them to do that. No, really? 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 Just really? You just have to look back and just be like, really? They're moving to Japan because of I literally just told you, Martina is living in constant pain, and she doesn't know how much time she has left before she's sitting in a wheelchair, still in pain, unable to be independent and enjoy her love for Asian culture. I mean, it's really frustrating that people see all this money in some stupid little videos. No, okay, I'll rephrase. It's really frustrating that people they see the money. They see some comment they made about their idol's English or their hair or their concept. They see all this before they see that a woman is suffering. This lady is in pain. She's suffering, and she's trying to make the best out of her life. But you're worried. You're angry about something she said about Oppa. Really? 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 Just, and it's not even K-pop related. Like some of the literally, you guys. I don't as someone, I look at the list of all the stuff people hate them for. I just have to look at it and just squint, just like, what the hell? Yeah, some of it's worth getting angry over. And some of the stuff that they've done, you have every right to be mad at them. But not at this level. If you can't even take into consideration Martina's condition and her reasons for moving and everything. I mean, really. But it's whatever, you guys. It's their channel. They can do whatever the hell they want on it. This is my channel. I can do whatever the hell I want on it. And I'll just say this, though. Eat Your Kimchi paved the way for K-pop YouTubers, okay? There are many YouTubers around today that I don't think they'd be where they at if not for people like Eat Your Kimchi. And, you know, if answer buts about it, Eat Your Kimchi has paved the way for so many. And they can... I mean, what else can I say? They're legends to me. In the K-pop YouTube world, they are legends to me. And I thank them for all the good times. Because I was in a dark place at some points in my life. And I watched Eat Your Kimchi's videos, and they brought a smile to my face. And they made me laugh. And they made me want to learn even more about Korea. This amazing country with amazing music, okay? And amazing food, amazing people, a very interesting history. Thank you, Eat Your Kimchi, for all that you've done. And to all the haters who are still just, I'm not even going to address the haters. I've done enough of that already. Anyways, guys, I will leave links to their apology and their discussion in the description. I will leave links to their video announcement that they are going to Japan in the description as well. And I will leave all the links to my social media in the description. Shout out to my co-hosts featured on this channel, past, present, and future. I'm CD, and you go eat your kimchi. Anyways, you guys, bye.